So, hey Dean, how's it going?
It's great.
This is so exciting for me, I just have to say, because, okay, so Dean is like this epic music video director. And it's not the only thing that you've done as well, but that's obviously one of the most amazing things because you have these clients that pretty much the whole world knows.
It's been a fun ride.
Yeah. And he brought along his catalog so we can sort of flip through that in a little bit. But just tell us some of the big bands that you've worked with.
Well, I know I've worked with some of your favorite bands, which would include Queens of the Stone Age. We did No One Knows when they hit the deer
in the
middle of the road, and then the deer beats them up and ties them to the hood of the car.
That was pretty hilarious.
Then drives. We got pulled over by the police out in, it was like Malibu Canyon Road. We had the deer driving the Bronco. And
whose idea was this deer anyway? Like...
Well, when I went to college at Washington State University, I was driving home for Christmas break, and I hit a deer in my '69 Mustang.
Oh, man.
And it screwed my car up. I pulled over, and it was snowy, and I saw blood, and I was looking for the deer, and I couldn't find it. But in my head, I was imagining he was pissed, and he was going to come up and beat me up.
Yeah.
And the whole story of that was from my college experience of hitting a deer driving home to see my parents for
amazing.
The holidays.
How funny. I mean, that's actually a pretty common problem, actually.
They all,
deers in the road.
Usually there's a storyline to each of them, and whenever I can put something personal into it, it's really cool.
Well, it's so cool that Queens of the Stone Age went along with that too, because like the style of the music video is very like graphic novel-y, you know. So that was really ahead of its time.
It's a quirky song though with the But you like Ozzy Osbourne a lot too.
Oh, so. Yes. I mean, Jesus, he's a legend. So
we've done 2 or 3 with him, but the first one we shot in Prague and worked with 2 orphanages of just beautiful children. Instead of casting little actor kids or something, we made
actual
very
orphans.
Charitable donations to these orphanages. And I have been thinking how cool it would be now 24, 25 years later to go back and do a documentary of me getting on the plane. And I know all these kids from their faces, and to go find them all and see what their stories would be. It'd be really cool.
What was the song that music video was for?
It's called I Just Want You.
I Just Want You. That's right. Yeah, that's a good one. That was so good.
Yeah.
So was that the first one that you did for him? Because I know you did a couple.
That was the first one I did for him. And
that was a huge music video. I mean, from my day and age, like the music videos, I mean, obviously MTV used to actually be music videos. It used to be all day long music videos, and we loved it. We would just sit there and like that was like our world, like when it came to music.
You'd rush home from school to go turn on MTV, and like all you want to do is sit in front of it until dinner time. And but MTV, we need you back.
That was like, you know, the latest thing was their big music video release, and that was a huge part of the music industry. And I mean, I know that there are obviously still music videos now, but I mean, it just amazes me some of the music videos that you've done. Like
the big, I think within 1 month we did Marilyn Manson, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, and Dave Mathews, Crash Into Me.
Those are huge songs.
That was like when we were doing 4 like every 2 months, and it's like maybe I'll do 1 a year, like tops now.
Wow.
But,
so, I mean, I know we're going to take a break soon, but I would love to hear the story about how you got into this in the first place and how you became like the man to go to for all these huge bands. It's awesome. So, yeah. Well, okay, before we do that, I'll just kind of flip through and show you. He brought his book. It's like the Dean Karr Bible.
People rely on a website these days, but I mean, for someone who's been doing it 35 or more years, it's important to give something physical to somebody to look at versus a website. It's a physical thing. I miss the art of making a photograph from a negative. And
yeah, I mean, that's like what film used to be too.
We used to have to FedEx maybe 4 of these to New York every week, and that was pricey.
That sounds like it. Okay, so I'm just going to read some of this. Iron Maiden, Ceelo Green, A Perfect Circle, Pantera, oh my God, Far Beyond Driven, okay. 3 Doors Down, Chris Rock, Iron Maiden, Method Man, let's see, T-Pain, Alice Cooper. Amazing. Guns N' Roses, Tool. Holy shit. Okay. So hey, so did you do a music video for them?
No, the artwork for Undertow.
You did this. You did like the album cover.
Adam Jones and I worked together. We spent 2.5 months working on all the artwork for the album packaging, and this was about a 4-foot rib cage he built in my studio, and flocked it with tiny little like special effect hairs, red hairs on it. Wow. So it lived in my studio for maybe 3 months. I don't know what he did with it, but that was a big record for me because everybody saw the Tool artwork.
Yeah.
And then the Pantera came out, and I had never even done or dreamt or even thought I'd be doing music videos, but everybody was seeing these very elaborate, very super high artistic
they were
packages.
I mean, Tool's like artwork and their videos was a really record-breaking type of thing. Yeah. Shit, we have to take another break. Oh, we have to take a break? I'm sorry. And we'll be right back with Dean Karr. Hey, so that was just one of our little parts of this interview with Dean Karr. Continue watching by clicking on the next video. Thanks for watching The Red Booth.